In the coming weeks and months, Congress will be engaged in the difficult issue of how best to reform health care in America. I'm committed to building a transparent process where all views are welcome, but I'm also committed to ensuring that whatever plan we design upholds three basic principles. First, the rising cost of health care must be brought down. Second, Americans must have the freedom to keep whatever doctor and health care plan they have, or to choose a new doctor or health care plan if they want it. And third, all Americans must have quality, affordable health care. These are principles that I expect to see upheld at any comprehensive health care reform bill that's sent to my desk. I mentioned it to the groups that were here today. It's reform that is an imperative for America's economic future and reform that is a pillar of the new foundation we seek to build for our economy. Reform that we can, must, and will achieve by the end of this year. Now, ultimately, the debate about reducing costs and the larger debate about health care reform itself is not just about numbers. It's not just about forms or systems. It's about our own lives and the lives of our loved ones. And I understand that. As I mentioned before, during the course of the campaign, my mother passed away from ovarian cancer a little over a decade ago. And in the last weeks of her life, when she was coming to grips with her own mortality and showing extraordinary courage just to get through each day, she was spending too much time worrying about whether her health insurance would cover her bills. So I know what it's like to see a loved one who's suffering, but also having to deal with a broken health care system. I know that pain is shared by millions of Americans all across this country. And that's why I was committed to health care reform as a presidential candidate. That's why health care reform is a key priority to this presidency. That's why I will not rest until the dream of health care reform is finally achieved in the United States of America.